Special thanks to Patreon supporter Koya for making this tutorial possible. Hello ladies and gentlemen, ScareDuo here bringing you another Minecraft Modern Warfare Path to Build tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the Soyo class submarine. The Soyo class submarines are diesel electric attack submarines. The first boat in the class entered service with the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force in 2009. The design is an evolution of the Oyashiro class submarine, from which it can most easily be distinguished by its X-shaped stern, combination diving planes, and rudders. The Soyuz have the largest displacement of any submarine used by post-war Japan. So this here is a very recent submarine. Currently there are 11 that are completed and in active service, and one that is currently being built. Very interesting submarine, and I think this is technically our first ever Modern Warfare Japanese Maritime Self-Defense Force boat for the BAFTA build series. So really cool stuff there, and happy to get this out for you guys. You know, a lot of submarines, and we don't really have too many on the channel, so hopefully you guys do enjoy this one. So yeah, really cool submarine overall. Pretty simplistic, obviously, since it is scaled down to our 1 to 5 scale, but overall I think it came out really good. To kind of go ahead and get started with this, kind of take a look at it, we have obviously the submarine here. Now you can do this in all leather brick, all black if you want to. I did see some concept art here that basically had the part that kind of will stick out above the water in a kind of a lighter gray tone, while the rest of it was black. I say light gray, but a very dark gray. But again, you can make it in all black if you want to. It's just kind of going off some concept art that I did see for it, which I thought was kind of a cool way to kind of give it a little bit more uniqueness compared to most submarines, which are entirely black. So pretty self-explanatory. It is a bit of a smaller submarine since it is a diesel electric one. But it flows back here to the back here. It's got obviously the propulsion system here on the back, the X-shaped diving planes and rudder and all that stuff in the back here. And overall, just a really nice looking submarine, and going to make a great addition to any of your Modern Warfare type scenarios. Anyways, that's it for the overview. Let's go and move into the tutorial by beginning with our first layer number 1. Alright guys, so go ahead and move it into the tutorial. We're going to go and do this all together. We're not going to do 8 layers since it's a very simple and small build. A few things to mention real quick is that this submarine does have some blocks on it that will disappear if you put this in water, such as the zombie heads, the iron frames, and stuff. So just make sure that you understand that you will not be able to place those in some certain areas. Fortunately for me, I'm building this out of water, so I can put those details on. I'm going to show you guys the details anyway, but just know when you do drop this in the water, it's not going to have all the details unfortunately available to you. Also, if you do plan on building this surfaced, so what I mean by this is that the top portion of the submarine is sticking out of the water, you're going to want to make sure that you build this first layer here with our stone top slabs, this bottom layer here of top slabs. You want to make sure that this layer here that we're going to start off with is going to be completely under water. So you can see these row 3 of blue blocks here representing the level we need to have our starting row. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to place down 2 stone top slabs here, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 nether brick top slabs back, a dark oak wood trapdoor, just like that. And then we want to go ahead and go back from the trapdoor, and at an angle back, we're going to place down 2 nether brick top slabs here, 1 to both sides like so. And then in the middle space here, we're going to place down a placeholder block. So for this, we're just going to use some blue wool. And then coming off the blue wool, we're going to place down a wither skeleton skull like that, and then delete the blue wool block like so. And you get something that looks like this here for your base. We're going to go and then go to the second nether brick top slab from the front. So the front here being where these 2 stone top slabs are. And we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 dark oak wood slabs here on the side. Same thing over here as well. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and place down a nether brick stair on top of this stone top slab here in the front, followed by wither skeleton skull to both sides. Just for reference here, if you're building this surfaced in the water, this the water level here will be equal here with the stair. With that done, we're going to then take our black concrete, and we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Black concrete blocks back. A nether brick wall here on the very end. We're going to go and go into our creative menu, grab ourselves a item frame, and also a cobweb. We're going to place down an item frame on the back here, and a cobweb. We're going to go and then go to the sides here. Going back up to the front after the wither skeleton skull, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nether brick walls back. Same thing here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we get to this spot here, we're going to then place down a wither skeleton skull to both sides like so. A dark oak wood trapdoor on the sides of this black concrete block closed up like that. And then a dark oak wood sign on both sides of this nether brick wall to go ahead and complete that on the rear there. With that all complete, moving into our top cast section here, we're going to place down a daylight detector on the top here. We can change it to the night mode if we do want to. We're going to go then place down a stone brick slab, followed by a stone brick stair. And then we're going to take our gray concrete and we're going to place down 1 and 2 gray concrete blocks back. We're going to go then place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 stone brick slabs back, a daylight detector on the rear here, and then a dark oak wood trapdoor. Now on top of these 2 dark oak wood trapdoors on both sides of this black concrete block, we're going to place down a nether brick slab on top of them to both sides there to go and complete that X shape there for our diving planes. And then to finish off the conning tower, we're going to place down a gray concrete block on top of this gray concrete block here. Stone brick wall coming off the front here, and we're also going to place down a stone brick wall here on the other side as well. Also on the side here of the gray concrete block, we're going to place down a birchwood button on both sides, and on the top here for basically the, basically the periscope and, communications equipment. We're going to place down 2 end rods that go up like this. A nether brick fence post, and on top of the nether brick fence post, we're going to place down a wither skeleton skull. And with that all done right there, that is going to complete my design here for the Japanese Maritime Self-Defense Force Soryu class submarine. Hope you guys do enjoy this tutorial and are able to put it to good use. If you do end up using this design, do I say yes, give me proper credit for it. This being thanked from a silent build to my channel or this video if this doesn't appear on any social media sites. As long as you guys give me proper credit for it, you're free to use it for whatever projects you guys are working on. Overall, enjoy the build, have fun with it, and all that fun stuff. Again, a big special thanks to Patreon supporter Koya for making this tutorial possible. And feel free to check my Patreon page. Again, link is always in my video descriptions. And that, again, thank you guys all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's been good to it for, and I'll see you guys next time.